Okay, looking at how to construct a histogram. Now I've got a table of data here. I'm going to put that into a histogram. Now I've got size and I've got frequency. So I don't know what, I'm going to give this one a shoe size as its type of data there. Obviously look at what the question gives you. So I'm going to put shoe size, and I might say for a year 8 class. So I've got my title there. So we always want a title on our graph. We also want to always have on a histogram label our axes. So we've got our frequency here, and we've got down the bottom here, this is our shoe size that's going to go across the bottom. So you would put whatever you're measuring there or keeping track of goes along the bottom, and then how many of each one you've got there. So we know that we need to have our 5 needs to go up to 2 on our histogram. Now when we draw a histogram, the other thing we always need to make sure is we have a half gap at the start, and then the columns are all evenly spaced. So I've already done that on my graph already, got my half gap there, and then my columns are all 1 centimetre wide. So I've got my half gap at the start, unless of course your data starts at 0, so you'll have it butting up against the y-axis. The next one goes up to 4, so I'm going to make my column go up to 4 there. So I need to also have going across the bottom what that is, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. My 7 goes up to 7. And remembering we're always using a ruler for our histograms. Obviously drawing them on graph paper will make them look even more accurate. So we've got our 8 goes up to 10. Our 9 goes up to 9. And our 10 goes up to 4. So obviously graph paper preferred, always use a ruler, and it's always a good idea to draw your graph in pencil first and then go over in pen, so that if you make a mistake you can rub it out. Also key features, making sure you've got your title, you've labelled your axes, use your ruler, no gaps between the bars, and making sure you have that half gap at the start. And that's how you can draw your histogram.